Welcome back, Crack fans. We are here live at the Atkins Tennis Center where we are joined by a winner here today. Dare I say the quickest win of his career here at Illinois, Zeke Clark straight set victory. Was it the quickest? It's got to be top 5.
I mean, one of them for sure. It's funny. Everybody was talking after the match. They all thought that was maybe the quickest match I've ever played. So I'll take it. I'll take it for sure.
Absolutely. And it was a win for you today, and it was also a win for your team. You guys get a 6-1 victory over Wisconsin. I believe that makes you now 13-2 on the season, and for you in particular, let's just start here. Last season was the year from hell, and I'm asking all of the guys this. It's promise it's not just you specific, but no doubt all of the breaks went against your team to start last season. Then you get word from the NCAA tournament. Season's canceled, but you get word everyone gets an extra year of eligibility, the ability to come back. Has it at all felt like just a mulligan for you this season? Is there that sense of relief, like, you know what, I get to go out on my terms now, and how has that influenced the year? Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I've definitely not felt the same pressure that I felt my previous 4 years this year, because after last season got canceled because of COVID, I thought I was done, and that sat with me for a couple weeks, and I had to was trying to come to terms with the fact that I wasn't gonna be able to finish things how I wanted to go out. So to be able to come back, it's been great, and I've definitely felt a lot less pressure than I'd felt before. It's just awesome to be out here with the guys, with Brad and Coase. It's been a lot of fun.
Now you can see that relief, that ease on your face, and for you, you're undefeated here to start the 2021 season. It's not just through a month, it's not just through a week. We are 3 months into the year. You are still undefeated. And by the way, it's not just you. Sifo Mansi also still undefeated. Right. Kovacevic also undefeated. What do you think has led to such a successful start across the board for your team here this year?
Yeah, and I think especially a lot of the older guys, myself, Kova, Seeps, we've really took it upon ourselves to lead this team, not only on the court but off the court as well, making sure we're taking care of everything that we need in terms of preparation, and that I've always been a firm believer. If you take care of everything you need to off the court, always putting in that extra work, extra effort, the results will take care of themselves. And we're definitely not satisfied with where we're at. We're always looking to improve, and here we are. I'm not too concerned about the undefeated record. I'm just taking it one match at a time, and I'll continue to do that.
No, for sure. I mean, it seems to be working. And for you thus far on the season, again, for your team, I mentioned that record, 13-2 now, or if it's 14-2 after the victory, I'm not sure. But I think the big moment for college tennis fans, certainly for you guys, I have to imagine, was that National Indoor Kickoff Weekend. And for your team, you guys' very first match, knockoff, defending indoor champ, number 1 team in the country, USC. You followed that up on Sunday with a win over a Virginia team that has since beaten North Carolina. And you did it without Alex Kovacevic. How much confidence does that give your team early in the season? And again, what did that initial boost do for you guys for the rest of this year?
Yeah, we played Wisconsin a couple days before National Indoor started, so it was good that we were at least able to get our feet wet before going into National Indoors, and then to go right in and knock off what was at the time the number 1 team in the country, defending National Indoor champions, was one of my favorite Illinois tennis memories, and that's something I'll remember forever. And to do it with this group of guys was really special. Got beat up by Baylor a bit, but then to be able to rebound the next day against Virginia, who will be one of the toughest teams to beat this year without Kova, was I think it gave all of us a lot of belief that regardless of who's in, who's out, I mean, this is going to be a year where across the board we need to be ready to go. Injuries, COVID-related issues, you never know what's going to happen. So it's always the next guy up, and everybody needs to be ready. And I feel like without who's been a Racquet number 1 for us the last 2 years, to go in and beat obviously a very good Virginia team, without him has given us a lot of confidence.
And I don't want to take up too much of your time, but we know Kova, we know AB, we know you, we know Seeps. You've got a couple of new guys at the bottom of your lineup, whether it's Hunter. We know Noe as well. I should throw him in that group. But, I saw beforehand you were joking around a little bit with your freshman, Hunter Heck, and then today he delivers the clinch for you guys. Again, your top 5. You know what all 5 of you are capable of. You've competed together for a while now. The bottom of the lineup, the doubles lineup, you guys have made a couple of changes. It seems to be working, though, now as we hit the home stretch of the season.
Yeah. I mean, it's down low in our, I feel like up top we've proven that, we're consistently going out there and getting wins against some of the best teams in the country. So we've solidified, I think, the top of our lineup. And then, 5 and 6, it's been Noah's been doing a great job. Banchilla, Q, Heck are guys that are all improving. Horvey, all the guys that have kind of been in that 5-6 hole. They've been improving a lot. It's just tough when you might play maybe not your best match, and then it's next guy up. That's just the tough part of being on a deep team. This is probably the deepest team that I've ever played on in my time here. So for those guys, it's just continuing to put themselves out there, making sure they're ready to go. Because if they do get the call up, it's go time. And I feel like those guys are taking that upon themselves. That they might not know if they're going to play the night before, but making sure that they're ready to go if they do get the call up has been important. And Hunter did an awesome job today. Q did an awesome job. So those guys are definitely getting a lot better.
You ever get mad at your team when they're calling them all day no way and all day hack? You're like, no, I'm all day Zeke. Like there can only be one.
No, I'm totally okay with it. I hopefully maybe that's something I can pass down to them. I'm totally fine with that.
They've entered the all day family.
Exactly. I'm totally cool with that. Right, I'm fine with that.
That's awesome to hear. Well, again, for your team, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. We can smell the food in the background for your match here today. But for you guys, you mentioned this is the deepest team you've ever played on. Well, I happen to be at the 2018 NCAA tournament in that team. You look at it, Vukic at number 1. Freshman Alex Brown was beating everyone that year at number 2. Yourself, Aaron, all of the guys there. That's an NCAA quarterfinalist team. Now, that year you guys were knocked off by the eventual champs, Wake Forest. So you've seen what a national championship team looks like. Of course, you've played Virginia through your time. All the different teams, you've seen it. How good is this team? You mentioned it's the deepest ever. Is this a team you feel similar to you did that 2018 season that can make a run come May?
100%. I think we've already proven that we can beat the best teams in the country. It'll just continue to be a consistency thing across the board. All 12 of us need to be every day focused on what we need, making sure we're covering all of all of our needs. And if we do that, I feel confident any team, anywhere. I feel confident with our guys going out there and getting the job done.
Well, certainly, again, that's something we look forward to. I have to sneak in one more question because I've had the privilege to broadcast all of these matches, and so I've gotten to see it all in person this year. And if you're don't hit me because I promise the question's going to get better as we keep going. I saw your face after the Ohio State match. You were crushed like that. You thought, there goes our conference title. There goes my senior season. Like all down the toilet. My Wolverines beat the Buckeyes. My Wolverines then come here, and you guys knock off the Wolverines. You're back in play for a conference title. How much did that win over Michigan mean to you? And I know, the third set match and you're cramping against Seymour, that was incredible. But just to get that victory had to have felt good.
Yeah, it did feel very good. Michigan's one of the, regardless of the rankings right now, one of the hottest teams in the country. They came into our place having not lost a Big Ten match and coming off the win against Ohio State. Obviously, they came in very confident, and to protect our house and take care of business was obviously felt very good. But again, and then it's all about a good win, and then how can we be ready for the next one? So that was the kind of the mindset after that is obviously enjoy the win, but boom, and then it's Michigan State, and now it's Wisconsin, and now it's Minnesota. So how can we continue to put ourselves in the best spot against the best position in terms of preparation going into every match, because every team's going to be gunning for us, and we got to be ready. And I was devastated after the Ohio State match. I mean, that's a rivalry match for us, and it's always very, very chippy, and that match always has a little bit of a different feel. And to let that one slip here, didn't feel very good, but that's why we play, and Michigan goes and beats them, and then things open up. So again, now our focus turns to Minnesota on Sunday, and got to make sure we're ready to go.
I feel like you would enjoy the one more shot at the Buckeyes before you graduate.
Oh my gosh, I would love one more shot.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, for you guys, again, NCAA or Big Ten tournament still in front of you. You've got NCAA tournament in front of you. You've also potentially got some individual plays later down the line. You and Alex Brown, undefeated at the number 1 doubles position. You go from not playing doubles National Indoor Weekend to the number 1 position. What's worked for you and AB, who walking in right now?
AB and I have lots of history. Grew up with him, and is definitely one of my closest friends, and we've had success on the professional circuit, but we never played together in a dual match setting. He played with Kova. He's been thrown around. He's such a versatile doubles player. If you play with AB, you're going to get some free points. You clean up shop with his serve, and he fights so hard. He's always digging. So put him with just about anybody, you'll probably be feeling pretty good about things. And Brad, I've always, in my time here, we're always switch around lineups, different team every week. It's crazy. And so after National Indoors, Brad's just trying some different things, and we had a good week of practice, and there we are. And I played my first ever dual match with him, and we've just kind of carried that momentum. It's been hasn't been all that pretty at times. I know it shows that we haven't lost, but again, we're just focused on sharpening what we need to be sharpening, because the teams are just going to get better and better, and they see that undefeated record, and they're going to be gunning for us. So we'll continue to prepare and make sure we're ready.
I think it was the pivot all of us expected, right, Alex Brown and you, to play that number 1 doubles position. But no, it is certainly working. And again, you look up and down the board. I heard a rumor, by the way, true or false, Alex Brown hasn't won a practice set since his freshman year.
True.
Yeah,
True. I hope he sees this, because that guy is. I've never seen somebody able to flip a switch like he does. He's working on his game in practice. It's not like he's just tanking.
Yeah.
He's working on his game. He's focusing on some different things. He plays differently in practice than he does in a match. But in a match, it's go time. He could care less. He could lose. I've never seen anybody like him. If I lose that's just the competitive nature inside of him. It's just a different, because he's also one of the most competitive guys that I've ever met, but he's very focused on where he's going, and at the end of the day, practice results don't matter. So I hope he sees this, and I hope he knows that I think that's a very true statement, that he does not win a lot of practice.
Yeah, that's the word. No, but that's what makes him so special.
Right,
and what makes your team so fun is, again, Kova, everything's so smooth.
Yeah.
Alex Brown, the forehand is what it is, but it works.
You're
You're
right.
just out there hustling.
Right.
It's the perfect combination, and again, it's made watching you guys compete this year so much fun. So, Zeke, congratulations on the victory today. Congratulations on, truly, if we don't get the chance to do this again, a spectacular college career. It's been so fun to watch, and obviously, good luck to you guys. Although, if you want to lose to Michigan at Big Tens, that's fine. Good luck to you guys the rest of the year.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks.